Savings Bank, you get personalized customer service like nowhere else, like our travel club.
Come see us, bank with us, and travel with us. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to call the meeting to order, show that all council members are here, and would entertain the motion on the consent agenda.
So moved with the amendment to the vote on the one particular license as discussed at today's study session.
Minutes.
In minutes, yes, thank you.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. This is time and place for a public hearing is advertised on a matter of Resolution 15-228, authorizing disposal of city property formerly known as 719 First Avenue. Is proof of publication on file.
It is on file.
Have any written protests been received?
None received.
Is there anyone here tonight who wishes to speak to the council in regards to this matter? Is there a motion from who? Mike, can you give us an address for the record?
Mike Mayer with Mayer Funeral Home, 121 South 7th Street. We're looking at this. We've worked with car officers and some folks from Boys Town as far as this area. We've talked to them about making a we offer them rides, water, pop, council, just, different types of things, because a lot of them don't have any other options. I mean, they've talked to us about how they like to go to the Y and they'd like to go to the Boys and Girls Club, but it's just too far for them to go. And so they really don't have a whole lot of places to go. And I think with the blighted area there, and the fact that they're looking at making that district historical at this point, that adding a play area for the neighborhood kids who are obviously lower income in that area, give them something to do and try to give them, they might go into Bayless Park, but that doesn't give them a chance to, play soccer, shoot hoops, just kind of hang out in a nice, safe, condoned area. So we're working with them in conjunction with this, just as a support for the kids, so we can try to give them a little bit better development in the area, because a lot of them don't have, both parents, and if they do have one parent, they're probably working one or two jobs, and so there's a lot of times that they don't have any access to anything. So I think we're there working with these other agencies in support for this park, just for the well-being of the kids in the neighborhood.
Any questions?
Thank you for doing this. Thank you.
Thanks. Anyone else? Is there a motion by the council? Motion approved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just
to clarify.
Just to clarify, are we talking about which, are we talking about the PCD? PCDC.
Yeah.
Thank you, sorry.
I would like to thank the group that worked so hard down in that neighborhood to be there for the children and to be a safe place for them. And Mike, I know you've been doing that for quite some time, and so I do really appreciate all that you do down there. Thank you.
I'd like to echo that y'all are taking on this responsibility, and this is something that doesn't obligate the city or the taxpayers, and that's something that you all have seen the need to do on behalf of the neighborhood there, and I applaud that.
Palos West is a fantastic neighborhood, and it's great to see all of you working together and get to know each other. And I'm so glad the PCDC, among many other partners in the community, have stepped up to work with you. And thank you for all you're doing. It's noticed and very appreciated.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Madam Clerk?
Ordinances on first reading. Ordinance 6242, amending the zoning map as adopted by reference in section 15.27.010B, by rezoning property legally described as beginning at the northwest corner of Lot 1, Hawkeye Heights subdivision, in said city of Council Bluffs, said point of beginning being on the east right-of-way line of East Gainesville Boulevard, thence along said east side right-of-way line, north 32 degrees, 5 feet, 32 inches east, 300 feet, then south 56 degrees, 36 feet, 10 inches east, 346.83 feet, then south 2 degrees, 10 feet, 9 inches west, 353.18 feet to a point on the north line of said lot 1, thence along said north line, north 56 degrees, 22 feet, 29 inches west, 523.11 feet to the point of beginning, located in the city of Council Bluffs, Potawatomi County, Iowa, from R1 Single Family Residential District to R3 Low Density Multifamily Residential District as defined in Chapter 15.10, setting a public hearing for September 14th, 2015 at 7 p.m.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Does anyone need to hear that again?
Very impressed.
I was really
Three times fast.
Can you read that again?
Without one mistake, that's.
I feel like there should be more discussion, just to kind of balance.
It's a catchy staff title.
Not bad. We're sitting down.
If there's no discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Ordinance 6243, amending the zoning map as adopted by reference in section 15.02.070, raised by rezoning property located at 1211 and 1215 South 3rd Street, legally described as the south 23 feet of Lot 2 and the north 23 feet of Lot 3, Block 11, Williams First Edition, along with the north 46 feet of Lot 2, Block 11, Williams First Edition, along with the north 46 feet of Lot 2, Block 11, Williams First Edition, from C2 Commercial to R3 Low Density Multifamily Residential, as defined in Chapters 15.15 and 15.10, setting public hearing for September 14, 2015, at 7 p.m.
Motion to move the ordinance and set public hearing for September 14th.
Second.
Any discussion? Let us ask for a roll call vote.
Watson,
Aye.
White,
Aye.
Brannigan,
Abstain.
Head, Regenberg.
Aye.
Ordinance on second reading, ordinance 6241, amending chapter 4.21, urban deer management program to include turkey in the chapter title and by amending sections 4.2 and 4.21.020.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Motion to waive third.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Happy hunting.
Resolutions, resolution 15-218, granting approval of a temporary use permit to allow crushing, salvage of asphalt and concrete on property located at 1914 Tosman Street, postponed from August 10, 2015.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
The company, there were a lot of concerns, including by me, expressed at the last meeting, and I want to say that the company has really stepped up and spoke with the neighbors. I see the two gentlemen are here tonight. And so I want to thank you for meeting the concerns of all the various departments. And I think you met all our concerns. Speaking for myself, you met mine anyway. And I just think it's good. It's a good example of how working together gets things done, gets jobs. And it also takes into account traffic concerns and school concerns and all those other things. So thank you. I'll be supporting it.
And I was highly opposed to this 2 weeks ago, but that was before we had all the information. So having been to the site, a lot of my concerns were alleviated, especially since the temporary permit is going to be conditioned upon all the things listed by city staff. And I appreciate your willingness to work with the city on all those points just to alleviate any traffic and runoff, etc., that could happen. So I appreciate your efforts in that regard.
Could I ask for clarification? Are we looking at passing this pursuant to staff recommendation?
Yes.
Yes, just to clarify, I was hoping so.
Deb, can I just do that as a friendly amendment?
Actually, I'm looking at the resolution, it includes all the language.
Oh, does it?
Staff recommendations.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Never mind.
wanted to add that I also had some concerns about neighboring business, industrial operations in there, and you indicated that you would go and meet with those businesses, and you did that, true to your word, and we received some good inputs back from those businesses indicating that they felt as though that their concerns were addressed and that you had dealt fairly with them, and so we will ask for that good faith and diligent effort to go forth in the future, make sure that that nearby residential owners aren't similarly impacted, and I have some confidence based upon your performance so far that you'll be sensitive to that. So I'd just like to add my thanks for doing what you said you're going to do.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-229, abolishing one fire captain position and establishing a new position of fire engineer within the Council Bluffs Fire Department.
Motion to approve. Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-230, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an agreement with Compass Utility LLC for the CBIS Woodbury Avenue Sewer Relocation Project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-231, authorizing the mayor to execute a license for decorative flags or banners in the Gibraltar neighborhood with Mid-American Energy.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
It's another great example of another neighborhood working together. This neighborhood is the Dodge House area, if you're not familiar. And it's great to see, and I hope more neighborhoods will look to do the same thing.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-232, authorizing the mayor to execute Iowa Department of Transportation Third Amendment to the Real Estate Transfer Agreement in connection with the railroad relocation plan of the I-80 and I-29 improvements.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-233, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an agreement with MFT Construction Incorporated for the Gifford Road Reconstruction Project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Resolution 15-234, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an agreement with Carly Construction for the Mid-City Trail Phase 2 project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
This particular project has been worked a number of times because of the higher than anticipated cost in construction. With all that's going on in the city right now, the cost of concrete and other construction related expenses have dramatically increased. So as a result, the scope of this project has been cut back over what was originally envisioned. Yet because of the increase in the cost, the overall budget for this project essentially remains about the same. And this involves something about over $500,000 in general obligation bonds to help finance this. So I have concerns about the timing of this project.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Nay?
Resolution 15-235, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute an agreement with Judge Brothers Construction Company for the Union Pacific Railroad Sewer Casing Extension Project.
Motion to continue.
Second.
Any discussion?
Well, the discussion is $250,000 between the estimate and the actual bid, so we're hoping that additional conversation can narrow that horrendous gap.
I certainly support those efforts as noted, with the construction costs accelerating as they are, and the additional cost in this project, over $250,000, comes out of local option sales tax money, and we've already depleted that number for the year by a good amount. So I applaud the efforts to try and conserve this to the extent possible.
Further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Resolution 15-236, authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Sasaki Associates for professional services related to the Rivers Edge Park Phase 2 project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there discussion?
I've stated my reservations consistently about this particular project, and looking at the two resolutions tonight, I understand what is proposed, and again, going to the amount of cost to these two resolutions, $1.6 million on some things that I would not deem as essential, nice, but not essential. And so these two resolutions fit in with that concern.
Any additional discussion?
Just that we do a lot of things in the name of recreation and making Council Bluffs a great place to live, family friendly. This has to do with Rivers Edge Phase 2, the park down there where the landing will be, and it'll be a park area. So where we've spent money and are spending money on Fairmont Park to make it more beautiful and to make it something that the community can use and be proud of, it's the same situation here. So.
Well, it goes to a quality of life issue, and Phase 1 in the park is, really, I've called it in the past the jewel of our city, Tom Hannafin Rivers Edge Park. And this will further enhance, the design work is for certain elements of Phase 2, which include a pavilion that can be rented out for parties and events, and like a porch area that is another viewing opportunity for the skyline and the river views. In addition, water features that will further the enjoyment of the children who currently run around and chase the lights on the grass, but this will give them a water play area. So I think it's part of the plan that has been in place for many years, Phase 2 of the park, and I fully support the project in this resolution and the one following.
In my view, one of the best economic development tools, certainly not the only one, but one of the best is having a quality place that people want to be, because that's a place that companies want to be. And so I think, as we've been trying to do, the mayor and the council grow the tax base, I think this sort of thing is a good investment for our economic future. So I support it wholeheartedly.
Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Nay?
Resolution 15-237, authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Alley Boyer Maquetto Architecture, Inc. for professional services related to the Rivers Edge Park Phase 2 project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Again, part 2 of the professional engineering services or design services for the park, and it just is going to add to the quality of life and attract more people to our community, which is what we want.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign.
Nay?
Applications for permits and cancellations.
Motion to approve A, B, and D.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pick up 8C.
8C only.
Motion to deny.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Madam Clerk, any citizens requesting to be heard?
None received.
Anyone here tonight at the meeting who would like to address the council? Seeing none, is there anyone from the council that would like to address the citizens? Seeing none, we're adjourned.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, jam with Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch. Over at the Convention Center, July 10th and 11th, British Fest comes to town. Then July 20th through the 26th, see the Nebraska Regional Bridge Tournament. And August 8th and 9th, it's the Spirit of Courage Celebrity Weekend. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.